Okay, here we are. We get our view here of the falls. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty unique set of falls. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. Ooh, get that fixed. And welcome to Olympic National Park here in Washington. So we've been staying here in Washington. We're going to be here for the next couple of months. We've already been here for about a month and made a little trip out here to Olympic National Park. We already done a couple hikes here in the park this morning, and we're going to do one more just in time for the rain. So it's just a little bit rainy here, but this is a pretty short hike. We're doing Marymere Falls Trail, I think. We're gonna go see Marymere Falls, but we're gonna go to do that hike. I think the trail's this general direction. We gotta find out. Let's see if we can find the trail. Here we go, Marymere Falls Trail. So this is one of the more popular trails here on the northern side of the national park. Here we got some information for planning. No pets. We got bears. Mountain lion again. But the falls here, trails that away. So we've got a little bit of a view here at the lake. And we got some nice mountains here. So we are here on April the 28th, 2025. It is about 50 or so degrees today. Got a little visitor center it looks like, but I'm assuming it's closed because everything is defunded right now. Yeah, it's closed. So no help there if we wanted any, but that's okay. So let's just go ahead and head on this trail. We are says on all trails that this is a 1.7 mile hike out and back, so that would be about 0.9 miles out, 0.9 miles back. So not even a mile out, mile back. We're here. I'm guessing this is still Crescent Lake. Right off here. We just hiked along Crescent Lake in our last video, which I hope you just saw. If you didn't, you can go back and watch that one too. That was the Devil's Punch Bowl, the Devil's Punch Bowl video. It's like some type of box here. Maybe. This is not a trash can. Yeah, we probably should label what it is, not what it isn't, because it's not a million things. One thing it is not a trash can, but I'm guessing that's probably where you used to sign in and sign out, I guess, when you went on longer hikes.
Oh, we didn't talk about how we didn't get to, well, we couldn't pay to go into the Soul Duck.
Yeah, when we were, so 2 videos ago, we went, our first hike this morning went to Soul Duck Falls, and at the pay station there was nobody there.
Now we have a national park pass, so we've already technically paid.
Yeah, so we got a national park pass. That's no problem, like we've contributed, but kind of weird that we're here ready to pay, go to the pay station there. And it even had a little blinky red light, like it was telling you to stop here at the booth, and there's nobody there manning it, collecting money. So I don't know if that's like they can't pay to have
Maybe
somebody.
It's not like the season yet. Maybe it's just not.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's just out of season and they just don't have people here. It is a Monday in April, so maybe they just don't man it until into May sometime or whatever. Because this is kind of early in the season, huh? Yeah. This is kind of early in the season. Ooh, got a nice little tunnel here. Ooh. So maybe they just don't man it until closer to May. But it would be really silly to not man a booth where people want to pay to see the park because you can't afford to pay somebody to stand there and collect money, which would pay for itself. I don't know. Wow, look at that tree. Look at the moss on that thing. Do you know anything about the moss? I'm interested. If it's a certain kind or what it is. It's very unique. Never seen it anywhere except right here. What?
You can tell people are standing and sitting in the middle.
Yeah. Instagram tree. Let these people buy. Yeah. Very cool. Okay.
That tunnel was under the road. It was cool.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop blabbering and get on with our hike here, which looks like it's going to be, it says it's mostly flat, about 300 feet, 250 feet of elevation gain, and looks like it's going to be pretty well traveled. We're going to have this nice big wide trail for most of it, hopefully. Okay, let's enjoy this forest views on our way to Marymere Falls. So we are about 0.75 miles in, so about 3/4 of a mile. It should be between 8 and 9, so we should be coming up on it here. We've been seeing just enormous trees. Very impressive. Wow. So I don't know if these are redwoods or what, but they're just as big, it seems like, as the redwoods and the sequoias that you see in those national parks. And then you got all this cool mossy stuff on the branches hanging off. Very cool, otherworldly like. So we got a creek here, so we shouldn't be too far off the falls. I see some type of falls through there, so it looks like we gotta cross these bridges and then we should be there. How long have we been hiking? About
18 minutes.
18 minutes. So should be getting there very shortly here. Okay, we're just starting to see peaks of the falls right through here. It looks pretty sweet. Just a little bit more uphill. It was basically flat till this very last little bit. It's been a hard uphill here, but I think the view is gonna be worth it. Just gotta go one step at a time here. Okay, should be a good view right up here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here we are. We get our view here of the falls. Oh, look at that. That's a pretty unique set of falls. we have seen lots of falls in our days. This one is pretty unique. I like this one. What do you think?
That's nice. I think the one we did earlier today was more impressive.
Yeah, that one's definitely stronger. This one's more...
Maybe it's just the time of year.
This one's more visually appealing to me. The other one was cooler and stronger and bigger. This one's more purdy. Wow. Cool. So we're gonna enjoy this view here for a few minutes and then we'll start heading down.
Thank you.
Okay, switch drivers here. Said our last goodbyes to the falls. We're gonna start heading down. So we're gonna go down the other way, which looks to be all stairs. So should be pretty, maybe a little bit better of a descent than the ramp upward.
You mean front or back?
You're fine where you are. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. Oof. This is gonna have to take my time going down this hill carefully. So if you like the video, hit the like button now. Comment. If there are any comments, questions, anything we missed, let me know in the comments. Say first, so I know you're the first to comment. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. You know, we're bringing you more of this type of stuff. We love waterfalls. So make sure you subscribe so you can see more of our adventures. We're going to be in and around Washington for the next couple of months, and we got lots of stuff planned, and you need to be there with us and share in the adventure. So whew, until then, we will see you in the next one.